is 8:01 now with Broadway mornings and already up to 80.
And we spend more time with Adam Brandt here in just a couple of minutes. But first, we're talking about the heat. Wow, I'm telling you what, dude, it was really, really hot yesterday, and it's going to be really hot today.
You've never been to the Outback.
Okay, hang on a minute, man. This is not how we do it in America.
No,
it's going to be...
This is winter.
Now, here's what you got to say, Adam. Follow me on this.
It's going to be really hot today.
How hot was it, bud?
I thought you'd never ask, Adam.
That's what you say.
It's so hot that prisoners are actually requesting to be waterboarded. That's how hot it is. And
then he tells a really horrible joke.
Do I laugh then?
You don't have to.
Let me tell you how hot it was. It's so hot that when somebody gets mad at you, they just say, "Oh, go to here." That's how. I'll be back with a rhythm fish later on.
That's what I have to deal with every day, Adam.
No wonder you don't on the bottle already.
The Tri-State's Best Country 95.5 WTVY. It's Bud and Broadway mornings, 8:04 now.
Adam Brandt in the studio from Australia. We spent some time with him. If you're just joining the show, Adam has a long history of making big hit records in Australia, and he's making his way here. It's kind of a relaunch, if you will. And we talked about that last night. Now, give us a little bit of the history and kind of how things work in Australia and how you get to where you are today.
Well, it's kind of funny. You may not believe this, but there's no country music radio stations in Australia.
None.
No. There's no networks, no commercial stations. There's a couple of little community sort of stations where people volunteer and play, come and play their favourite country records and stuff. But like this, there is nothing. There's no country music.
Well, how do you get to a point where you can go and say Adam Brandt's going to be doing a show here tonight and people know who you are to show up if there's no radio for you?
Well, people start showing up about after the 10th time you've gone to their town.
Oh.
You just go, you tour, and you go out there and you try and different angles. That's why we're not Dancing with the Stars. You try and get on TV shows.
You went on Dancing with the Stars to pick up chicks, dude. Let's just be honest.
And well done.
You know what? During the dance.
So, all right, so you've sold. You've had a good run. You've sold a bunch of, and you're still selling records, right?
Down home, yeah. It's in Australia. It's going well. We've had some platinum and gold albums down there, and we have your CMA awards here. What they're called in Australia is we have the CMAA, Country Music Association of Australia. But our awards are actually called Golden Guitar Awards.
That's cool. Yeah. Now,
how many of those you got sitting at home?
I've got 12. Actually.
12.
Yeah.
Well,
but they're not gold. If they were gold, I would have sold them. They're just painted up in metal.
You too can trade in your old gold jewelry. So you
had the gold business.
12 of those. You got to mail it in. 12 of those, and you've sold. You have 5. You said 5 platinum records.
5 gold albums, 3
platinum. Now, platinum, is that the same as the RIA certification here, where it's 1 million sold?
No. It's 3 dozen.
It's Australian. It's the conversion.
You got to convert.
It's the conversion chart.
You got to convert.
No, it's platinum down there is 70,000.
Well, you got a lot fewer people to choose from.
Well, the population of Australia is the same as the city of LA.
In the entire country?
Whole country.
Really?
Same concept.
So you have Australian Bloods and Crips? Does anybody go, West Side, Mike? No?
I missed that one.
Yeah, this is fine.
That would be a no to that question. If you didn't get it.
I've watched too many of those LA cop shows.
You don't have gangs, man. They got Aborigines throwing boomerangs and killing stuff.
Right.
You don't get out of line over there.
Plus, it's hard to be fighting and pulling switchblades and all when somebody goes, hey, there's a lovely koala bear, let's hug it.
We got rednecks.
Nice.
Oh, do tell us about the Australian redneck. Now we're getting where I wanted us to go.
We call them bogans.
Bogans?
Bogans.
Bogans, okay.
But we hunt and fish and do all sorts of stuff.
Nice.
You'd fit in, actually. You'd fit in certain parts of Australia.
Certain parts. That was a nice way to say, you look good for you. You're awesome for you. Man, that was real nice. Comes on our show and kicks me.
You mentioned a couple of minutes ago when we were when Bud was doing his really bad "it's so hot" jokes that we've never been down under. How hot does it get there? What's the temp in Australia? Is it? It's not summertime there now though, is it?
Middle of winter. So
Middle of winter.
It's all reversed.
Whole southern hemisphere will get you.
Yeah.
to Christmas time, everyone's down the beach and having barbecues. It's probably, and we're in Celsius, so it's like, it gets up to 40 degrees Celsius very regularly.
Great thing is we'll convert that and be back afternoon and tell you what the
Yeah, we
temperature
don't have a clue what that means. But I'll tell you, it sounds a lot better.
110, 115, 105.
40 degrees Celsius is 105. See, doesn't it sound better, though? Gosh, it's 40 degrees outside.
What do you add? Add 28, double it, add 28? I think it's double it, add 20. That's rough. It's not exactly right, but I think you double it and add 28.
Carry the 2 and divide by 6.
And yeah, something like that. But,
or you just use Fahrenheit and get it over with.
There is that. Because we're the only people still stuck with the Fahrenheit thing. Everyone else is on Celsius world. We're not giving up Fahrenheit. That's not what we do. Now, one of the cool things about Australia and being from Australia, it's not like being from Canada. People actually want to go where you're from. So that's kind of cool.
Everyone says that when they ask where you're from, and everyone wants to come down there. It's a big country, as I said, not many people, so we've got plenty of room.
It sounds like it.
Plenty of spare space.
Do y'all have trailers?
Yeah.
Awesome. See, you can go there, get you a double wide. Nobody lives there anyway. You can buy the land cheap.
I bet it costs a lot to haul one of those babies out into the middle of the outback.
It's hard to get a boat that's got double wide, oversized load written on the back. All right, so you said there's a challenge that we have to take before you leave. That was part of the deal.
Just before we leave, we call it the Vegemite Challenge. You've all heard of Vegemite?
Well, sure, we're all Men at Work.
Men at Work.
Men at Work.
Maybe a Vegemite sandwich.
I've got to try the Vegemite. Now, there's a cracker. I haven't touched it. So I know
He didn't. I watched him open it, but
yeah,
it's safe.
This thing's not hermetically
What is
sealed.
Vegemite? Vegemite's huge in Australia. What is it?
It's kind of like our national spread. It's kind of like peanut and butter over here. You know, we put it on toast, crackers, bread. It just spread it on there, and it's
in a toothpaste tube.
You get it in jars as well, but this is a handy little travel pack. Now I warn you, it kicks like a mule.
Like it's
I think
spicy.
I needed her.
Now you want to try that there.
Okay. That looks.
Now it's
It looks nasty.
it's nasty.
Looks like BP made it.
But we eat this we have this like mother's milk. So
Looks like a
if
chicken,
you're hardcore enough, go for it.
All right,
All right,
let's
here
try
we
it.
go, man.
Chewing.
Dude, that stuff kicks like a mule.
Want some more?
Hey, Dad, give me some more.
Y'all try peanut butter?
You're the first person who's passed the challenge.
I'll take a little bit.
I eat potted meat sandwiches, man. You don't scare me.
This guy, he fishes for sardines.
I'm impressed. Wow. You guys could.
That's actually pretty good,
You
man.
guys could move to Australia.
Good. Just had to learn how to throw a boomerang.
Now you slap a little bit of butter on that.
They put some butter on it. That
Butter on
helps.
that, you'll love it.
That's pretty good.
Some got help.
Appreciate you.
A little butter.
Appreciate you bringing these 3-year-old stale crackers and putting it on too. That's awesome.
I swiped that from the restaurant.
Thanks, Conestoga. We love you.
Thank you, Adam. It's Adam Brand with Bud and Broadway Mornings, 95.5 WTVY.
That is actually pretty good.
It's not bad, man.
Wow. There you go.
Oh, you put enough on. You put a ton on yesterday.
Oh, did you screw those other guys up?
Well,
We never mentioned it was his first radio interview. How funny. We're a bunch of idiots.
That's right, we're going to do that at every visit. So.